All is What Reflections, everyone. I am Priestess Olaia Ifeshebi. I am the owner and creative and intuitive mind with Yemaya's Inclinations. And tonight we are talking about a lot of things: ancestral healing and a retreat that we have upcoming. And this is something that I've been wanting to do for the last several years. And so I'm very excited that my egg bay and sister, Priestess Omo Sule, has agreed to facilitate an ancestral healing retreat with me in Oregon. I think that there are so many things that Oregon has to offer, and so many people don't get to witness it because of all the overshadowing of all the other things. And so I am so ecstatic and so very excited to have Priestess Omo Sule joining us in Oregon this summer. And so, without further ado, we're going to do some introductions and just kind of get into it a little bit. So, as I said, I'm Priestess Olaia Ifeshebi, and I have been a spiritualist for like religiously probably for about the last 7 years, 7 or 8 years. And I would say that I've been on my spiritual journey for, I would say, the last 13 years. And I've done many things. I've studied many religions and spiritual beliefs. And I have landed on Ifa and Orisha Hoodoo. And I am very elevated in my life and in my thought. And I want to share that with everyone. And so, as an initiated priestess of the Orisha Hoodoo Institute, it is part of my ministry to share the healing that I've embarked myself upon over the years and to share all of the things in increments that I've learned over the years with everyone who are interested in at that point in their life where they're ready to do some deeper, more specific, centered healing on topics that are not readily talked about, or they are talked about, but no one is really talking about the healing aspects. So let's get into it. This is Priestess Omo Sule.
Okay. Hello, all. Greetings. I am Priestess Omo Sule. I am the founder and owner of Divinely Clear Audience Spiritual Consulting. I am an ancestral priestess. I am an Ori priestess. I am a spiritual warrior. I am a spiritual avenger. I am a vessel for the highest good, for Olodumare, for God, whatever, the universe, whatever you may call it. And I am a transmuter of energy. I am I love the family. I love everything about the ancestors, what they're able to do, their strength, their power, just their ability to change and transform and heal and protect their loved ones. And so I've been on this path for some time now. I want to say close to a decade. I want to say close to a decade. Um, I am a believer of Christ. I am a believer of the ancestors. Christ consciousness. I'm a believer of the ancestors. I'm a believer of the Risha, of the Loa. I'm a believer of the universe. And I like to connect with all energies of love and light and of higher vibration for the transmutation of the things that we need to be in alignment with our destiny.
That is so beautiful. And just everything that this priestess represents, Priestess Omo Sule, is the thing that I think a lot of people are searching for. And we don't really understand a lot of times that we want to learn from other people who have embarked on the same things that we think about, or the things that we've read about or seen in social media about, because that's really where people are getting these ideas to do different things from. It's from catching ideas on social media. And so obviously our practice is something that we don't just readily give, right? And so with that, we have the opportunity to share aspects and pieces of what we've learned along the way, but in a way to where it can be receivable. And so ancestral healing is one of those things, right? What do you think?
Yes, ancestral healing is one of the things. And so let me clarify something. So when we talk about ancestral healing, you heal your ancestors by healing yourself, right? Because a win for you is a win for the ancestors. Your ancestors have already been here. They've already had this experience, this journey. They've made their mistakes. They have their wisdom. And so by tapping into your higher self, your divine self, that is how you're able to transmute, which we means change and manipulate energy. That is the way that you break generational curses and generational trauma, okay, through the help of your ancestors. So, just for clarification, when we talk about ancestral healing, we are talking about healing yourself, because when you heal yourself, then you are able to heal those that come behind you, your descendants. These energies, these oppressions, these shackles are broken down. So ancestral healing is so important. It's not a one and done, and it's not a journey that you go through by yourself, because you have the support of your ancestors. And who else but to love you and support you and advocate for you and go to war for you and bless you than your ancestors? Okay, your ancestors are your first line of defense. Well, one of your first lines of defense.
Exactly. Thank you so much for that clarification, because when we think of ancestral healing, I know some people think like the ancestors, where we don't want to mess with the dead, we don't want to do these things. And we first don't realize that even in all things it starts with self, right? So ancestral healing included. So thank you so much for bringing that up and letting us know that ancestral healing is really healing yourself, and a win for you is a win for the ancestors. So thank you for that. I think why we do the ancestral healing retreat, I think the reason why we do the retreat is because it is an intimate environment and it's one on one. And if you are new on this journey for self healing and self love and self care, you are in a space with two initiated priestesses, okay, who have been on a journey of self healing, self love, and self care for a plethora of years. And so, although we're young, we have the experience that is needed to help people who are starting out on their journey. And so, the purpose of the Ancestral Healing Retreat is to kind of bring you in and give you some foundational tools and information and knowledge to kind of get you going and get you started. And with, the retreat aspect, it's community, it's coming together, and it's having the support of people who look like you. It's having the support of people who can feel what you're feeling and who can identify maybe what you can't identify and help you with that healing aspect. It's so many things when you're going to a healing retreat. And not all healing retreats are created the same. So I don't expect everyone to understand that this healing retreat is definitely a need. I think that custom curated healing for each individual person is a necessity and a need within the Black community and within all communities on so many levels. So to be able to offer this to my community is definitely something that I'm very proud of. And so the purpose of this retreat is to introduce a new avenue for healing.
That is true, a new avenue for healing, but also too, it is a form of, it's an opportunity to give back to yourself. It's an opportunity to invest in yourself. It's an opportunity to invest in your future, right? Because you know what you need, you know what your deficits are, you know what you need support with. And so I'm just very thankful that Olodumare and the ancestors have brought us together to be able to share what we have learned, what I believe has been life changing for the both of us. From the first time we initiated, we our lives have very much changed. So it is my way of giving back to the community.
Crochet.
It is the way of giving thanks to the ancestors. It's a
Crochet.
way of me being in alignment and
Yes.
just sharing the information that was given to me. I don't want to harbor the information and just keep it to myself. I want to be able to expand and teach and show people that, like, look, ancestral healing, ancestral veneration is good. Ancestral healing and ancestral veneration will help you to face the things that you need to face, will help you to get in alignment with your destiny, will be able to help you to call in the blessings that you want. So this retreat is very important to me. This it's exciting. Like I said, I love the ancestors. I love what the ancestors represent. You don't know where you're going if you do not know where you have been. And so I'm just staying in obedience to spirit and jumping on this opportunity to be able to share what I have learned and what has been transformative for me, and not just for my life, but for life of those that are tethered to me in the physical realm that are family. And as above, so below, and it
Hmm.
has changed and helped elevate my ancestors as well.
Absolutely. I'm so excited for this retreat, y'all. Have no idea. I've been wanting to do this specific healing retreat for a few years now. In the past, the retreats that I've done have been a ladies retreat, melanated ladies retreats, and we've gone to a coast in Washington, and then we've gone to a coast in Oregon, and we just did different activities. And they were wonderful experiences, and they were during COVID. So this is not COVID. This is going to be all hands down, like not limited on the opportunities or experiences that we get to have. So very excited for the Ancestral Healing Retreat. Let's get into what we're going to expect from this healing retreat, because I know people are like, what's going to happen? I have only put this flyer out. We have not put out any other information. We have not given. It's been very awo, and if you know what awo is, then you know. Um, and so let's talk about it. With this retreat, you can expect two divinations. One divination from Priestess Omo Sule, who is an Ori priestess. And then you'll get a divination from myself, who is a ancestral priestess. And then with those divinations, they will be done prior to the retreat. And we will be, giving you all information to take with you to understand what comes out in your specific divination, because curated healing is not going to be, it's not cookie cutter. So the divinations are going to be very fun and very specific to you all. So once you get registered, look out for email coming from Priestess Omo Sule and myself. We'll be doing some Reiki, some sound bowl healing. Uh, there's so many things. Priestess Omo Sule.
Yes. And then I'm not going to give too much, but there are going to be attunements that will happen to help you to fully understand yourself, to tap into your higher self, your higher self, your intuition, so that you can get back in alignment and so that you can have the support with the healing. So there's going to be realignments, attunements, in addition to the divination. And we're talking about different attunements than the Reiki. There are going to be some cleansing. There's going to be some realignment. There's we will also have some retreat kits for you to have. So this retreat is going to be curated to be able to help you get in alignment, to be able to help you to connect with your ancestors, to be able to just release the things that no longer serve you, so that you can make space to call in the healing and the things that you need to be able to elevate the way that you want to.
Ashe. I'm so excited for this retreat. The other thing that I'm really excited for, y'all, because, you know, I have to be on team. I love food side. So we're going to have our own personal chef for the weekend at the retreat. So curated meals as well. That's what I'm saying. Curated healing and everything that goes along with it. So we'll have a personal chef there, and whatever your specific diet is will be taken care of, but the meals will be planned in advance. So we'll do a lovely dinner together. The first night that we arrive, we'll get to know each other, right? So we don't want to bring strangers together and start healing without you getting to know each other. So first night, we'll have a lovely dinner together, get to know one another, and we'll do some education and we'll start talking about some things. There's going to be some lovely food, y'all. I'm looking at chefs and testing chefs. I don't know if you can tell I'm a little fluffy. I'm testing out chefs, but we're going to decide soon for personal chef to be there for the weekend to curate all of our meals. So we'll have planned meals. We'll do like a lunch bar, so you can have nap, do lunch, relax, do whatever, take a walk in the woods, whatever you decide is going to be up to you. So I'm very excited for the personal chef for the weekend. I'm so excited to eat some good food, y'all.
Okay, that I don't have to cook.
Listen, and we don't have to cook. We'll get to relax. We'll have someone catering to us while we're doing our healing. And when you're doing healing, you want food that tastes good and that feels good and smells good and makes you feel good. It makes you be in the moment. It makes you like be in the now. And that's what we're gonna have. We're gonna have that. Whoever the chef is gonna be, I don't know who the chef's gonna be yet, but whoever the chef will be, they will be top tier.
Food is comfort in moderation. That's the thing, in moderation. But food is comfort. Food
Yes.
is love. You can tell how a person feels about you from the way that they cook for you. Okay. Food is healing.
Mhm.
Okay. Food is healing. Food is energy, And
Yeah.
so I'm excited. I'm excited that I don't have to cook. I'm excited that I'm going to have a chef. I'm going to have a chef one day, a personal chef that's
Yeah.
going to coincide with my personal trainer and my nutritionist. You hear this, ancestors? You hear this, ancestors?
Yes.
For me, okay. And I don't have to worry about cooking. I go to the grocery store, be like, oh, what you want today? Uh, So we manifest, and we are also manifesting this
Mhm.
retreat, okay?
Yes.
We are speaking into existence what we want for ourselves, for
Mhm.
those that come behind us, for those that are walking with us in the spiritual realm. And we're talking about benevolent. We ain't talking about your uncle Tim that was slapping pimp slapping girls, and a menace to the community. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the
Mhm.
benevolent energies that walk with us, that want to help us. And so, why not, while you're releasing and calling in and transmuting, you don't have to worry about meals. Your meals are going to be taken care of. And then you're under the tutelage of two priestesses who have experience, who are serious, and who are, hopefully, those that know me, you can see that my life is a reflection of how spirit works for me, how the ancestors love me. And so, yes.
Mhm. And so now let's talk a little bit. So far, as far as sponsors are concerned, so far we have been sponsored by the Black United Fund. I'm very excited to have sponsorship from the Black United Fund for our ancestral healing event. that alone in itself just speaks, volumes to the healing that's needed within the community and to the value that this retreat is going to serve for us. So, even if you're not able to attend the Ancestral Healing event, but you know someone who is interested, please share this video with them. Please let them know that they can attend this retreat. It is in July, from July 12th to July 14th, 2024. The location will be in Mount Hood somewhere, and we are going to be in the forest. We are going to be in the river. We're going to be doing some beautiful things, y'all. It is going to be amazing. It is going to be a good old healing time. I'm so excited for this retreat. Cost of the retreat is $1,200. That includes a stay at an Airbnb. That includes all food, retreat kit, ritual, instruction, divinations, transportation, all the things. So it is going to be a good old time, y'all. I'm very excited for this retreat. Let me know if you have any questions. If you have any questions, hit up Priestess Omo Sule, DM her,
Thank
DM
you.
me. You can follow us both on Instagram, Facebook, follow us on YouTube. We're everywhere. You can email us. You
Yeah.
can text
You can
me.
find us on social media.
So definitely make sure you reach out. Um, we're really looking forward to doing this healing retreat in July and looking forward to, you know, giving y'all the opportunity to live in your birthright.
And this can be a way that you can start planting your little seeds for the harvest. You know that autumn time is the harvest. And so why not, plant and watch the fruit of your labor and watch how your ancestors work for you, with you, to give you the things that you desire, to give you the things that you deserve, to give you the things that's a part of your birthright. And so, that this is a good way to set the tone for the harvest for the autumn time. So I'm very excited. I know Priestess is excited. Our
Mhm.
ancestors are excited. Okay. And
And real quick, our Ia is excited for us.
yes,
I'm so I'm just so very happy. She's so proud of us and just so very excited for us. So I don't know, y'all. She might make a special appearance. Who knows? You guys might
okay.
get lucky and get a truly magical and experience from our Ia. She is just the most amazing guide mom to have.
She's
I just love her.
wonderful.
Yes, she's very
Wonderful. I want to be like her when I grow up. What she said, don't be like me, be better.
yes.
Like, but I want to
So we are
be
taking
even
notes, Ia.
better.
We are learning from you. We are admiring you, and we are applying the notes. Okay, we are applying the notes.
We preach
So
real life.
real life. So
No
I'm
Facebook,
very excited.
Instagram, YouTube priestess, TikTok priestess. We priestess in real life. We do.
Yes, we definitely priestess in real life. This is not no fake. Oh, what you gonna do? Some hocus pocus, mumbo jumbo. That's not what this is, y'all. We literally have been practicing for a very long time. And when I tell you this retreat kit, I don't know if you've ever had a kit from me or had anything personally curated by me, but I'm very specific and like very particular and to the T when I come to the specifics of the healing. And so the ritual kits will also be curated. They will be identical for the ritual, but certain things might be different based on what divination reveals. So you never know what you might get in your ritual kit.
Whatever spirit leads us to.
Whatever spirit gives us is what you'll get. And um, yes, very much so looking forward to July 12th to the 14th. We will announce the location in July. So make sure you get your registered, get your deposits paid. Get your deposits paid really are saving your spot. then we can, do the little things that we need to do. I'll be able to release the location come July 1. So transportation will be provided if it's wanted. That's all I'm going to say. All right, y'all. So thank you so much for watching our video and listening and joining us and having this conversation with us about ancestral healing. If you have any questions for Priestess Omo Sule or Priestess Olaia, go ahead, DM us, email us, hit us up. We are here for you. I will definitely be waiting to respond.
Yes, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you all. I'm looking forward to creating with you all, and I'm so very excited. And and I cannot wait. I'm excited. I can't wait. I can't wait to see how everything changes in your life and just the healing that's going to be done, the necessary healing that is needed. You see what's going on in the world. So if you don't you stay ready so you don't have to get ready, okay?
That's the part. So I am Priestess Olaia Ifa Shabi. And as I always say, test these waters if you want to.
And I am Priestess Omo Sule. And like I always say, pray with me, don't play with me.
Peace.